What a loser I am. Okay, so I am done with my makeup now. I am just on Instacart. We decided that we're going to order today, and I'm just trying to think of...
Is it just me, or does her knuckles look super dark again like they did when she was 572.4 pounds? Like holy moly, Bedboundlin is coming back. And why is she saying we when we all know Fräulein is not there? When Fräulein was there, they always got in the car and got their groceries. Now she's back to ordering. As someone that was 485 pounds at my highest, her thinking is not logical. You can't just eat meat and veggies and expect to lose weight. You have to give yourself a variety and exercise. It is fine to eat out, but choose healthier options. It is not about dieting, it is about changing your lifestyle.
Because I've never been the one to think that like carbs are unhealthy, but like carbs, I'm mad at carbs right now. Like, it's not carbs' fault that I'm fat, but like carbs and lipedema, they don't really jive very well, and I have lipedema, so I don't know. I have a lot on my mind right now. I'm just... Y'all, why can't I just have like a forever Snapchat filter on my face? Like, look how cute. This is one of my most favorite Snapchat filters.
The one thing I will always find funny is when women think they need to pull their boobs forward so their cleavage starts at their throat, as if it makes it seems they're more boobs. It just looks incredibly weird to me, I guess. And you're welcome for saving your eyes.
Let me start over. I got my groceries and I hold this, but I had already put it away until I realized my camera's not even on. So I got some steak that I'll probably like cut up, cook in pan. Got some thin pork chops that I'll probably do like in the air fryer. Got some potatoes. I know I was just talking about carbs, but having one potato never hurt anyone, I promise. Not only am I fat and you had to beat on my back, but like I choked on a potato and shit my pants and almost like died in front of you. Like, and I got some good old white onion, which is my preferred. I got these loaded cauliflower bites, bacon cheddar. I don't know, I figured something different. I really like the Oh Snap pickles, and I guess they have a hottie bite one, which is hot and spicy pickle. Figured I would try that. And then there's also these cauliflower wings and sweet chili. Figured I would give that a try too. I got some Brussels sprouts. I love them cooked and raw. I recently discovered 2 bags of broccoli, which I also love cooked and raw. I got some turkey smoked sausage. I like to cook this with like onion. Last but not least, I just got some chicken breast tenderloins. Let's do a popsicle stick question. All right, let's see what we're getting today. 16. These are the ones we've already answered. Do you think Chantel lies about her weight? Wow, that's some tea. So when I first started YouTube, you can go back and look, I weighed about 370, maybe in the 360s. It was definitely somewhere around there. And I'm about, I would say 2 inches taller than Chantel. I think Chantel's 5'1", and she's saying she's about 370, and I'm like 5'2.5", 5'3". So based on my experiences, the way my body's shaped, the way I used to look, etc., etc., I think she's 100% telling the truth. And I understand that that's not everyone's opinion, which is totally fine. But the same people who think she's faking her weigh-ins are the same people who think I'm faking mine. And I'm definitely not. I have never faked a weigh-in. I even went to the good old weight loss clinic, weighed myself on their scale, vlogged it for you guys, uploaded it. And even after doing that, there were still some people in conspiracy theory land thinking that that wasn't even real.
Seems our girl is using Chantel/Food Beauty for some views. Of course she would pick a question that was related to her. Amberlynn is known for faking weigh-ins before we know that. As for Chantel, I do not believe she is 370 pounds, but Amberlynn's issue is she is so worried about others and not herself.
I definitely do not think that she is lying about her weight. For some reason, there's just a large quantity of people who want her bigger than what she really is, and I have the same type of audience. Obviously, I'm not saying everyone's like that, but there is a portion of her audience and a portion of my audience who want us bigger than what we really are. And I'm just like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's weird, it's creepy, but I feel like you have to be in that position to kind of understand how it feels. And I don't want people to think I'm sticking up for Chantel. It's just like, no matter if you're a good or a bad person, I think that like, why does the topic of how big someone is always has to be some weird conspiracy and people trying to make it like a lot worse than it already is when it already is pretty bad?
The people she is describing are the feeders, wanting them more fat than they already are. As you can tell from her smirk, we all know their content is mainly for the feeders, which is how they make their money, which is obvious why our girl is over 500 lbs.
Okay guys, so I wanted to do a taste test of the Hottie Bites. I don't think I've ever had spicy pickles from my remembrance, but who knows? They smell like normal pickles. Oh, there's a hint of something going on. There's a hint of spice. It's like while you're eating the pickle, it tastes like a normal pickle. But then when you swallow, it's like, oh, okay, I feel something. Doesn't change the flavor of the pickle at all. Just a hint of spice, so freaking good. Hello, beautiful people. So I'm actually currently just journaling, and I do that on my MacBook first. And I want to journal about 5 things that I am currently grateful for. So 5 things I am grateful for. And I kind of just want to do this with you guys. So maybe you guys can do the same thing, because I know like lately I've just been in a whole different world. Like I literally feel like I'm in a different world. And I have just been hurting so much and just feeling so sad and just like, I don't want to say self-destructive, but I'm sure from an outside view, I look self-destructive, promise I'm not. But I forget to like think of the things I'm grateful for and thankful for, and I feel like a lot of people take things for granted, like every single day. So, 5 things I'm grateful for. My fur babies is number 1. Always number 1. They're my little heart and soul. 2, I'm gonna say friends, because friends are important, and as of lately, I've actually made a few new friends, so I love that for me. 3, I'm gonna say Feline, because I'm still extremely grateful for her friendship, who she is, and I know I could categorize her as part of the friends, but to me, she's more than that. And I also want to say I'm grateful for my family. Last but not least, I wanna say I'm grateful for YouTube. I want to say I'm grateful for you guys, my supporters, and you guys keep me on my toes, because you guys have been telling me, girl, 15 days of uploading, don't mess up. I posted on my community post today, literally. I was like, oh my god, you guys, my video's gonna be up later. And I got a message on Instagram and someone's like, it better be up before midnight. I was like, okay, I got you. So I quickly was editing it. I just had like a busy, weird day. Obviously you guys haven't seen it because I didn't vlog it. My attention was definitely put somewhere else. I was completely distracted today. So like I started editing, and I was able to get it up still at the right time. It was 5 minutes before midnight. It's fine, I promise. I also want to do 5 things that I am hopeful for in the near future. I'm gonna put connecting with other people. That goes with like family, new friends, just new people in my life. So that's something that I'm hopeful for. I'm also hopeful for weight loss. I am hopeful for a new positive outlook on life, because I just feel like lately it's been pretty negative. I try to be optimistic in any sort of situation. Like put me in a situation that is like intense, stressful, whatever it may be, and I will figure out something to say that is on the optimistic side of things. But lately I have been such a pessimist, and I literally hate that about me right now. I'm also hopeful for improving my stamina. And last but not least, improving my relationship with food. And honestly, it's so crazy because I named 5 things already, but I feel like I could continue on, because now that I think of it, like there are a lot of things that I'm hopeful for in the near future. But I just catch myself like constantly just stuck in this like really sad dark spot currently. And I know I'm gonna get out of it. I have gotten out of every dark situation I've ever been in, every dark spot that I've been in. I have gotten out of it, and somehow it has made me stronger. So I look at that and I look at my patterns in life, and I know that I'm gonna come out strong again. But it's just like right now, we're in the thick of it, and that's just like what I'm going through. But thankfully, adrenaline has been an absolute savior for me. Okay, you guys, so I'm about to make some pork chops. I have no idea what I'm doing, so come for me gently, please. So I'm just gonna season, you know what, I'm gonna have 2. These are thin. With some garlic salt. I think I'm gonna do some black pepper. So I'm gonna put them in the air fryer, wash my hands, and then show you guys. Okay, so they're in the air fryer. This is the gross plate. This is what it is looking like. Just some raw pork chops, and I'll show you guys when it's done. Okay, so it's been about 6 minutes, and I'm nosy. How far is she? Oh! What? Only 6 minutes, and it's already that cooked? I'm shocked. So I'm weird when it comes to meat, as so is a large quantity of people. So I like to use a meat thermometer. Yes, I do. This smells so good. Wow. So I'm gonna give this maybe another minute or 2, and then it's gonna be finished. All right, my pork chops are finished. Weirdly, it is literally all that I'm craving right now, so I don't feel like making anything else.
I can already tell these are going to be salty as all get out. And girl, you're touching raw meat now with your fingers. How interesting. As she is wanting to lose weight, do you think 2 pork chops is a filling meal? Why not bulk up with veggies and other yummy stuff?
Sorry, but that looks so good to me. Cooked perfectly. Let's try a little bite. Ooh, that hot. I swear these lights in my kitchen, they don't do anything justice over here. Oh my god, that tastes so good, but I will say next time I should probably season it a little less. That's okay. I haven't cooked a pork chop in I don't know how long it's been. Not me just using my hand. It's hot. This tastes so good. But practice makes perfect, folks. I used too much seasoning, but it still tastes good. And I'm able to scrape off some of the seasoning. Not me being a rookie and cooking meat in the air fryer. Through this whole like breakup era, if you need someone to talk to, I'm here, because I've been needing a distraction and I'm trying to like build new connections. And that just brings me, like, people are asking like, how did you meet friends in your city if you never go anywhere? And I'm just like, I don't vlog everything. But recently when I was talking about the people that I hung out with on 4th of July, I actually met them probably like a year and a half ago. I was at a bar. Yes, I was. That's weird to hear AmberlynnReid at a bar. I get it. I actually went a couple times before I stopped drinking, and I haven't had a drink since April of 2022, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, I met this girl there, and then I later on met like her cousin, and then that like ventured off, and I was able to like form friendships with people that are outside of a relationship, because I feel like I've always just like had friends because of my relationship.
The whole story I feel is bogus, really our girl in a bar. First of all, for a girl 500 lbs there can't possibly be any tie of seating there, as most bars use flimsy chairs and stools. I truly do not believe she went anywhere. She has been housebound for a while now, if not bedbound.
Anyways, back to what I was saying. So this whole like breakup era has had so many of you guys reach out to me saying that like this whole thing has made you stop watching reaction channels, and I just want to say thank you. Not for not watching them, but for acknowledging the poison that reaction channels put inside of the community. And it's not cute. Lacks sympathy, lacks empathy. The narcolerk had a heart attack. Have some sympathy. Sorry, I'm trying to find my sympathy bone. My sympathy. I'm sorry. I don't care. And you guys actually say it better than I do, word it better than I do. Like I feel like there comes a time where it's like, okay, are you a reaction channel truly reacting? Or are you just like biasly nitpicking and just trying to keep the money flowing by not being empathetic towards my situation, etc., etc.? Like, so many of you have reached out to me and said like, whoa, I'm finally seeing like their true colors. And I just think that's like interesting, because back when I had cancer and stuff, it was kind of like, so many people were like, oh my god, I'm so glad like the reaction channels aren't reacting to Amberlynn anymore. But then like as soon as like I made it very well known that I didn't have cancer anymore, they like hopped on the wagon again.
You truly receive what you put into this world. She expects sympathy from everyone without giving it. Nobody stopped reacting to her when she got her cancer diagnoses. She is truly delusional and lacks empathy for others to gain her own self-validation.
The reaction wagon, and it's like, wow, cool, like you did something that just seems morally correct. And I feel that way like in the same way like when people are grieving or mourning or just like thoroughly having like mental illness. I don't want to put it lightly, but like I'm obviously clearly going through something, and just for like so many people to put so much like bad vibes out there, and like the fact that people are kind of noticing that and like reaching out to me and like making sure I'm okay, like I appreciate that so much. So I just want to say thank you. Like I appreciate that people are acknowledging that I am a human struggling right now, and that I don't need to be kicked while I'm already down. And it seems like that's what all the reaction channels are doing. And I don't know, acknowledgement goes a long way. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.